Hello and welcome back. Are you ready to keep going on our journey? So we are still in the forest and we're going to make our way out of it and into some lovely meadows. So that's what we're going to do for this episode. So I'm continuing down my woodland path. Slightly change in the forest now. Now they are kind of bigger trees, thicker trees that go up taller. So I feel like I'm in an older forest now. You know what? I'm just going to give this tree a hug. Because apparently tree hugging is actually very good for the soul. So I'm just going to do that now and have a moment with the tree. Thank you, tree. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I had sunglasses on. It looks so much better without sunglasses. So much better. Oh, I think I've just woken up. That leafy green colour is so magical. The sun coming down, hitting that green canopy. Oh, it's a family ahead who just tried to cross the river, which I'm going to now attempt. This is going to be quite dangerous because I've got a lot of my equipment here, and if I fall in, I'm really screwed. So, where I've just arrived to now is a little river, and the way to get across it, either I get my feet very muddy and then actually jump over a bit of the river, or I use this very conveniently fallen tree that's placed across the river. What's really special about this tree bridge that's here is someone has added a piece of rope across it so people have something to hold on to. I love those random acts of kindness, and I was trying to think of other examples that I know of. There's a stone trough used by horses in Barnet that they would drink from before making their final venture into London. And it used to just be full of muck. And then one day, someone planted loads of lovely flowers in it. And it's beautiful. No one knows who it is, but it's those strangers, those kind strangers, they're the real superheroes that exist. So anyway, thank you to the person who added the rope. I'm actually going to try and not touch the rope just because of not spreading anything or not catching anything. Also, it adds a little bit more risk, makes it a little bit more exciting. So I'm going to take you over this bridge. I'm going to keep this running as I go over the bridge. Hopefully I make it out alive, or you'll hear me completely embarrass myself. Okay, I am now going over the bridge. I really hope I don't mess this up. Okay, right. The key is the balance. Oh God, okay. Oh, yes, he's made it. Oh, what a thrill. Oh, I love that. That was really, really exciting. Okay, onwards. And now I'm leaving a path and I'm onto a road. You can hear the revving of someone who really likes to show off that they have a car. There's another car coming. It feels a little out of place from having been on a lovely footpath, kind of in my own world, and then now I've got speeding vehicles approaching me. So now we're on a dirt track entering Saffron Green. I'm trying to get through, but all the gates, I'd need to use my hands. So I'm going to try and duck under this horse gate, which has the gaps made big enough so a hoof would go through. All right, excuse me. I've already hit my head once before, so I'm not going to try again. Right, now I've got to balance my feet on. There we go. Saffron Green has a little sign, so maybe I should read from it. These meadows and woodland are owned by Hertfordshire County Council. The pattern of the small fields and lanes are believed to have origins that go back as far as the Bronze Age. About 3,500 years ago, the name Saffron Green is shown on the earliest reliable maps, and a hamlet existed here until the early 1900s. The fields are largely unimproved meadows, receiving little or no treatment with herbicides and pesticides for many years. The fields are grazed by cattle and sheep on a rotational basis during April and November. This management style helps to promote a variety of different grasses and plant species which can be found in the fields. The woodland area was planted in 2003 with native tree species including oak, willow, alder, hornbeam and ash. I didn't know hornbeam was a tree. That's a great name. It sounds like a dragon from some sort of Harry Potter book. The bridleway was created to give access across the area for walkers, wheelchairs, horses and bicycles. This bridleway creates a complete circular route to extend the Watling Chase Greenways. Fantastic. Lovely. Oh, a very nice bridleway you've made too. I don't know what links a bride with a bridleway. Is that where a bride would walk down before going to the aisle? Not sure, really. Well, since I'm out of the woodland and I've made it on to the next stage of our journey by the fields and on this nice dirt path, I've taken a little break right by a field where there's a couple of cows. It seems to be there's the mother cow and then a wee baby cow. They're just hanging out together, I think having a drink, with their lovely ears flapping away. Oh, this tea is keeping me going. Did you hear the geese? Or the ducks? I think they were ducks, actually. The ducks just flew ahead. And I saw it, as it was flying, I saw it poo. And normally you see the effects of the bird poo landing on someone, or hopefully not you or something. But no, I saw it up in the sky making a poo. They just don't seem to care. They just go wherever they want. But they say it's good luck if you get pooed on. But I think that's just told to people because they feel bad about being pooed on. So then someone says it's good luck. But cows are just here. Hello, cows. How are you today? I feel like I'm about to go interview a cow. He's sniffing the ground a lot. Oh. And the other one's got his very mucky tail and is shaking it about. Oh, and the baby looks very cute. Maybe I could say hello to the baby. Hello. No? Oh. Okay. I should leave them be then. I've become a little bit cow obsessed. I've just passed another field and there's just a group of them. They look like just a gang of cows in the shade, and they just look really chill together. It's really lovely. And one guy has just got a hilarious expression on its face. It's munching on something. I think it's just munching on a bit of grass. As it's munching, it's doing the kind of rotating of the ears, but its kind of eyes are slightly closed, maybe because of the sun. It's just got quite a funny expression on its face. And now it's kind of looking at me and just munching. It's amazing that they have such good ability with their ears, and I guess it is to get rid of the flies. So I guess we don't have that problem because, do you know anyone who can wiggle their ears a little bit? I guess maybe that was useful back in the day, but not anymore. But they need to be able to flap their ears to get rid of the flies. Can you hear? There's a bit of trickling water from their water trough. It must be overfilled. The trough does not look as impressive as the stone one that has the flowers that I mentioned earlier, but it seems to be doing a good job. Hopefully it'll keep those cows nice and hydrated. Right, I come at a crossroads, and I'm going to take a left. And I'd like to say thank you to my friend Henry Ernest, who produced and shared with me the kind of ethereal opening track that I used. It sounds beautiful, and thank you again, Johnny, for letting me use your track again as well. I got my housemate to pack in a surprise into my bag, because I thought it would be quite a nice thing to do. So I asked my friend Ben, who I'm living with, to pack a surprise into my bag. So I've got, my water, I've got my tea, of course, I've got some sun cream, very, very important. But I thought, actually, I don't want to know all the content in my bag, so offer me a surprise. So I'm going to open it up and look at it with you now. Look at it now. It's a book. A portrait of an artist of a young man by James Joyce. Now, I have actually not read this, but I hear it's fantastic. It's a really beautiful little book, actually. It says at the back, "You talk to me of nationality, language, religion. I shall try to fly by those nets." Lovely. And James Joyce, fantastic writer from Ireland. I love the design of this book. I'm sorry, James, I haven't the time right now to read actually any of your works. Instead, I'm just going to compliment the person who designed this, who is, from a different lifetime. Oh, I like it. It's got the gold edges of the book. Very fancy. That's very nice. Thank you, Ben, for not donating. I'm not keeping this. I'll give it back to you. But thank you for lending this to me as a little surprise on my walk. Oh, just past a sign that says, "Do not enter. Clay target shooting ground. Live ammunition." Ooh. From what seems like a very tranquil space where I am right now, does seem a bit odd to have a sign like that. I love it because it seems very official. Do not enter. Yet it's attached to a set of gates I don't think that have been used or even attempted to be used in many, many years. I think there's a nice thing about, why are these gates so rusty? It's like the path. How come this new path has been trodden on and has become a thing? And you could do it the other way around. Why is this fence being left? Well, I guess this sign says do not enter, but it doesn't seem like the owners would even use it. Why is it being put to disregard? Is there a better gate now? Maybe the gate put up the sign merely as an excuse for its unuse. It feels self-conscious. So it says, I know what I'll do is I'll pretend I'm keeping out people from entering a live ammunition zone so people don't judge me for not being used. I think green has to be my favourite colour. Just looking at this now, even though half of what I see is a load of bramble and steeny nettles, probably not the nicest plants, but that's all covering the floor. And then we've got all these bushes around me, then we've got the trees on top, and they've all got their own shade, their own look. You've got the sun hitting it in a particular way. And then you have this beautiful blue backdrop. It's a completely clear blue sky, a complete clear canvas, which the trees are beautifully printed on. It's so marvellous to see. This was the perfect day to go out. As I've got such an amazing view here, I think it's the right time to stop. I can't wait for the finale of this walk. I'm very excited, and I've got a little surprise at the end of it, so I really hope you can join me next time. And for now, keep yourself well, and you'll hear from me soon.